Today, we're diving into a really cool, ancient story about a pilgrimage. But this isn't just a journey across land, it's a journey towards wisdom itself. It's this timeless quest for truth, and it all starts with one young seeker.
So, our hero is this young guy named Sudhana, and he's not looking for money or power or anything like that. No, his quest is for something way, way deeper. He's got this single, powerful question burning inside him, and it's pushing him to hit the road, searching for anyone who might have an answer.
And this is it. This is the big question that drives the whole story. How does a bodhisattva learn the bodhisattva way? I mean, think about it. If you've dedicated your life to achieving enlightenment for the sake of everyone, how do you actually do that? How do you practice that kind of deep compassion and wisdom in the real world? This question is literally his compass, and it's about to lead him to his first teacher.
All right, so Sudhana's journey kicks off, but he doesn't head to some fancy temple or monastery. Instead, he goes out into the wilderness, looking for a wandering ascetic, someone living a life of intense spiritual focus.
Imagine this. It's getting dark, and Sudhana sees this brilliant light coming from a nearby mountain peak. He climbs up, and there he is, an ascetic, just pacing back and forth. And he's so radiant, the text says his spiritual light is brighter than the heavens. Right away, Sudhana knows he's found his first Shinji Shi, a truly wise and virtuous teacher.
So Sudhana asks him the question, and the ascetic's answer is fascinating. It's not some rigid doctrine. He says his whole practice is about using skillful means, basically whatever it takes, whatever methods are necessary to help absolutely everyone. And the scope of this is just mind-blowing. The ascetic explains that he shows up everywhere, in the heavens, in the realms of dragons, even in the deepest hells. He'll appear among animals or humans. He takes on whatever form is needed in any world, just to be of service. So lesson number 1 is pretty clear, right? The bodhisattva path isn't about hiding away from the world. It's about being radically present and available everywhere. With that piece of wisdom locked in, the ascetic points Sudhana south. His journey, he says, is just getting started. There's another master he needs to see.
Now, Sudhana's quest takes a really interesting turn. He goes from this deeply spiritual ascetic to a master perfumer. Yeah, you heard that right. The path to wisdom suddenly moves from the mountaintop right into the world of the senses.
Sudhana finds this master of fragrance, but this is no ordinary merchant selling incense. This man is a sage. He's found a complete spiritual path through the sense of smell, understanding that scents can be incredibly powerful tools for healing and waking up the mind. The perfumer explains that his work is a kind of deep spiritual science. He knows everything about every scent you can imagine, from simple herbs to incenses used by celestial beings. He knows exactly how to blend them, and most importantly, he knows what each one does. How a certain scent can cure a sickness, calm a fit of rage, or even inspire someone to seek enlightenment. And the examples he gives are just wild. Check this out. He talks about an elephant trove incense. If you burn just one tiny pellet, the fragrant smoke spreads over an entire city, and everything it touches, buildings, clothes, even people's skin, turns a beautiful shimmering gold. Then there's the cowhead sandalwood. He says if you put just a little bit of it on your body, you could walk right into a massive fire and not get burned. I mean, this isn't just perfume. This is basically protective magic.
And maybe the most incredible of all, he describes an agarwood called lotus trove. He says if you burn a piece as tiny as a mustard seed, the fragrance is so powerful it purifies an entire continent, freeing everyone who smells it from their bad karma. Wow.
So the second big lesson is huge. Wisdom isn't just found in meditation halls. It can be channeled right through the everyday world, through our senses, through something as simple and as profound as a scent. And with that, the perfumer sends Sudhana on his way again. This time, he's told to go find a ferryman.
Okay, so from an ascetic to a perfumer. And now Sudhana is on his way to find a ferryman. And here the journey takes another twist, using this powerful metaphor of a voyage on a dangerous sea to explain the bodhisattva's role in the world.
When he finds the ferryman, he's not alone on a quiet river. Nope, he's right there on a bustling coast, surrounded by merchants, totally in his element, teaching a whole crowd about the ocean. This master is a working man, and his wisdom is practical, tested by real wind and real waves.
And the ferryman's teaching is just this beautiful, perfect analogy. He says, look, Just like I navigate the real ocean, a bodhisattva navigates the ocean of existence. The treasure islands out there, that's all-knowing wisdom. The whirlpools and storms, well, that's life, death, desire, all the stuff we struggle with. And a skilled ferryman? That's the bodhisattva, the guide who can steer you safely through all of it.
And he's not just talking the talk. This guy is a true master of his craft. He has a 100% success rate. He has never lost a ship. And that's a metaphor for the bodhisattva's commitment. When they guide you, they see you all the way to the other shore.
And this is the promise of his guidance. He says anyone who really hears his teachings will stop being afraid of the turbulent sea of life and death. They are guaranteed to reach the shores of wisdom. It's this profound message of ultimate safety for anyone who wants to make the journey. So, after meeting these three totally different masters, you start to see this amazing pattern emerge. Sadhana's quest is revealing that the path he's looking for isn't just one thing. It's everything.
Just look at them. You have the ascetic, teaching about being present everywhere. The perfumer, showing that wisdom can be found in the sensory world. And the ferryman, whose job is to guide people through suffering. A sage, an artist, and a laborer. Three completely different ways of life, and each one reveals a critical piece of the exact same truth.
And this is the great realization, the big aha moment of Sadhana's journey so far. The Bodhisattva way isn't some secret doctrine that only a few people know. It's a living wisdom that you can find in a mountaintop meditation, in the smell of incense, or in the steady hands of a ferryman. It is all around us, all the time.
Now, Sadhana's journey actually continues, and he meets many, many more teachers. But the lesson for us is already so clear. Wisdom doesn't always show up wearing robes or sitting in a temple. So the real question this ancient story leaves us with is this: if every single person and every experience holds a potential lesson, where will you find your next teacher?